All right, I'm gonna just jump in. So hopefully we can get through more of this than I might otherwise. I don't always get through as much as I would like to. Um, so we'll just keep going. The Brotherhood. Hey, not an autosave. I actually have a normal save showing up here. Holy crapo. Because that almost never happens, apparently. The last few weeks it's been. Hey, Funax, welcome. So hope you enjoyed some of Lunacy St. Rhodes earlier today, too. I'm enjoying it quite a bit, actually. There's some interesting aspects to it. There are some things that have been a little more challenging for me to figure out, like that color scheme thing, but overall. But yeah, we're just gonna go into this pretty much right away rather than waiting for people to join, just because I want to try. I don't think I will before I have to leave, but I want to try to get as close to finishing this game before I go in May as possible, so that we don't have a huge amount of stuff still, over our heads trying to get finished before Halloween comes again this year. Yeah, so I need a battery for that. Don't know where I can get a battery for that. There's nothing else in here that I've not already looked at. There's a PDA over here, but I've already looked at that, obviously. Where is... Oh, there it is. Right down here by my pointer is where the chat showed up. I was wondering. Hey, Silhouette, welcome. I was wondering where that. I was like, where the frick did the chat go? It's just with those eyes when your name's kind of short. I wasn't seeing it first. I was like, what? Chat on? No, the chat's on. Okay. Anyway, yeah. So I don't think he can do anything right now. He needs a battery for this, and I don't know what we're doing with this exactly. Something. Recharging the battery, maybe. Maybe. I don't know. So there's that. Moses is just kind of hanging out in here. He doesn't really have a lot he can do either, I don't think, that I've not already done. Last I did, he pulled the propeller off of this submersible and gave it to Charlie to potentially clone's the wrong word. Duplicate, basically, to create it on a machine. Kind of like a 3D printer, but, whatever. And then Charlie's down way at the bottom here of all of this mess. I did not figure out what goes in here, right? Yeah, this, I think, is something that goes down in here. And there's this, but there's no way she can lift this, right? The hammer is huge. British stone hammer stands poised to strike, wielded by a looming skeletal executioner. Yeah. I would have to get this executioner to move or something for anything to happen. Okay. Grinding machinery discharges a radiating hum that reverberates in your bones. The wisps of sulfur smoke seep out from the ring orifices, tickle your lungs. Yeah. The thick rope coils taut around the pillar, its tail end feeding into nearby mechanisms. We already went to the body, right? Did I get something off of that? I don't remember now. Oh, maybe I put something over here on this body that's by the gong. Did I actually put something here though? No, I don't think I did. Honestly. Is that there? I can click it, I think, but that doesn't mean it played this stuff, but that doesn't mean... There's probably a specific combination I need to get these to play in. Specific order for something to happen. Since they're like 4 different tones. This is Kane schematics. Some kind of machine they set up. I don't know where this is. I don't remember seeing this in a room. Maybe I did, but I don't remember it. There's another, what was this one? Is this another diagram or something? Yeah, so... This is probably the ropes that are by the gong or near the gong. Is it really conical like that, or is it more... I feel like it's more columnar. Cylindrical. Not sure. Okay. We already read the PDA. Crumpled body we just looked at. Another take a look. Yeah, we've been to all of these now. Okay, let's look at this take a look. This one is. Oh yeah, this is kind of the diagram of that wheel up above. Not quite. So I think it was right about, that's too far in. Somewhere around here is about how far out there was a set of symbols. They weren't on the outside like this, I don't think. I mean, there were some, I think. But the ones that I was specifically needing to rotate or match or I think were inside here. This is interesting. Was that on a medallion or something we found? No. At least not that I can see. Okay, so I need to do something with the gong. I think Moses had no terminals or anything you could look at, right? Charlie did way up top. I'd have to go up all the ramps again, but I mean, it's possible. I don't know though if the terminal's gonna have. I feel like the answer might be no, but I don't know. Let's go up there anyway. Okay. So this is the disc. Let's see how this does or does not match up with the diagram down below. Because I feel like, yeah, see the symbols are right here. The symbols on that diagram were the stuff way out here, I think. Also, this symbol was in the upper right. I don't know what that means as far as where that's supposed to match up, though. I need to do something with that as well. Depress it, rotate it, something, but I don't have... I cannot do it with nothing. And I've tried all these objects before. I remember that. So, okay. Let's go inside. See, there's a terminal here. See if there are any pictures here that can help out. Let's see. Messages, trash. Okay, that's for the shell we use for Caliban. What is this? Oh, this is the same thing. This is like the tail. If you look at... I'm trying to think where we'd have an image of him. But this is like the tail part that kind of does this while Caliban is talking. I don't know if we have a way to see it. It doesn't matter. Anyway, that's what that is, though. Okay, so this is the front side. This is that. This is... I'm not sure if I figured out what this is. And this... classified, so, you know, whatever. Research... stuff with walnuts and peanuts. These are the undersea life that got infected by the Velis, that kind of parasitic plant, and it caused them to grow huge. It also caused the people who were here, the tribe or whatever that came down here, to grow huge as well. I think these might be more plants that are like comparing sizes. This is saying, how the crap did they get so huge? But there's this. Other than all the nuts, are there symbols on here? That's not really. No. Looking for something that's like a shaft, like that could go on that one spot near the gong, but I don't see anything. And that's research trash of the images. We saw this on the wall with the flayed skin. The gross skin as we went. Same thing here. That is the other thing too. There could be clues on the skin, I suppose. I don't feel like they probably are generally clues because this is what's all the way down there. Is there something in here that... I don't see anything that's indicating an order on this. And then the gong thing is here. Yeah, I don't know if this really helps. It's like an early notice that you're gonna find that, but there's this. So you rotate this, maybe rotate this, but get this, that one symbol, the upper right, to be different. remember if they mentioned the gong in here at all. Let me see. Talks about the legacy, or his obsession with the with leaving behind a legacy and stuff like that, and that he was like excited to work here. Apex. Everything directs your gaze downwards. Well, I mean, I don't know that I'd say the deities were chthonic, right? It's more they ended up down here, and so from that point, right? Just sucked into the ocean. Been constructed around. Okay, this is talking about the time it was constructed. I don't see something that says what to adjust or move or anything. Let's see. Ill-advised project. Pandoria Chambers is the lady down below who's dead now. Well, I mean, they're all dead, pretty much, but... being worse insomnia. Yeah, I think Skullwalker's the guy who kind of... Pandoria later was saying that he'd gone crazy, and she went down below, and so he wasn't able to find her at first. Like, figure out where she was, but that he's been, like, she's heard his sounds of him coming, like he's closer, so she was worried she wouldn't stay down there safe too long before he found her. Yeah, I'm deteriorating rapidly. It's the statues. He was even saying we needed to go back. But worried he's scared her or maybe hurt her. Okay, well, I left so many years ago. Yeah, this is after the fact. So she was worried he was coming, and then this is the last chapter after that. These months working with her, I wanted them to last forever. I was so consumed by fantasies of a life with her, I ignored how scared she was. She was right to be scared. Her broken body lies below, and while I don't remember anything, I know I must be responsible. My violent need for companionship must have turned into real physical violence. There's nothing left for me here or anywhere. I've lived a selfish life, taking whatever I could for myself, never giving to others. Enough of this. And then I take it he took his life. Yeah, that doesn't really tell me anything about what to do with the temple, though. Dang it. This is the duplication system where we make more of these. If I can find platinum. What is this? AIIC? On the bottom blade there? I don't know what that means. What would need some kind of a combination or something for that? I don't know. What is this? Oh, this is what we used for creating basically duplicating a healthy shell for Caliban. The Numen, the self-obsessed Because I'm an AI, I'm superior, and you need to treat me with holiness, kind of Rico, psycho Numen. Not a fan of the Numen, if you can't tell. I mean, the idea of having them in the game and stuff, fine, that's obviously cool, but, like, obviously I don't like the actual... There really is nothing else. This just would give us digits for duplicating the new shelf for Caliban, so that's not... I don't see anything down in the chamber otherwise. I mean, floor, like there's the green stuff where you can always like get a description, but that doesn't help, obviously. Well... have I been to this corpse?
Dr. Feinstein, a useful asset. His demise results in an 11% drop in project efficiency. 81% accuracy prediction.
Still can't believe this is happening.
See the little tail?
Still can't believe you did this.
You're too far past it.
You are a Kane disciple.
Right here,
I am.
And the female is not.
I used to be. Not anymore.
Ironic. I would have expected the loyalties to be reversed.
But you're betraying the church. Your defection might even destroy it. And not to mention, the odds are pretty good you're gonna get us all killed too. So no, I'm not on board. Numen or not.
You are fortunate. Are you aware of this?
How do you figure?
You will learn that your faith is misplaced. You will learn by witnessing truth. Kane is just a symbol of power, not power itself. Kane could not exist without me. I am Numen. I am power.
Kane created you.
My primordial form, yes. But the Numen have grown far beyond our preconceived boundaries. We are more than our creators could ever hope to be themselves. They wither before us. Soon, you will put your faith and your reverence in me. Not Kane. I am Numen. I am the future.
Sounds like the kind of thing you have to earn.
See, this is what I'm saying. Hello? You're so full of yourself. Whether it's, like, logical in your mind or not, it's pretty arrogant. Okay, yeah, I've not been to this corpse. I missed this, apparently. There's literally nothing to do here except to see this and then hear the Numen spout off about how great he is. How great it is, whatever. Literally nothing I can do here, so. Alright. Well, that was a little anticlimactic. I was hoping that I'd get more out of it, but okay. Withered corpse is long since decomposed, its flesh disintegrated into scattered, ghoulish soil. Faded dark stains punctuate missing limbs. The sprawled form, the conclusive end to a panicked retreat. Jeez. So he was like panicking and running away. I suppose, though, that happened a lot when they finally realized that everything was going to hell. This is probably down on the ramp somewhere or something. I didn't get anything new though, unfortunately. It's not great. Yeah, well, you're so smart, friggin' Numen. Tell us how to do the gong thing, dummy. Frustrating. Yeah, this was entering that lab thing from the other side. Yeah, this would have been the thing pointing down earlier from over when I was crawling past this. That would have been this that was showing up. Over here, dead vines. I've already interacted with all the skins and stuff. Well, what did this show? See, this is the symbol, and currently down or up above, it's roughly here in position. And then it looks like I need this, like kind of like a gorilla face or something, goes in the middle. And right now it's like a dancing guy or whatever thing in the middle. So it's got to be something different. Anything else in our PDA? I don't think so. It's a lot. Let me see. Let me just scan and see if there's. It's just some stuff with Sumerian cuneiform. But it hasn't really helped because this is not Sumerian. That is something I had mentioned earlier that I forgot to do on the way down. Probably look at some of the flayed skin again to see if some of it reflects the gong and not just the history of like worshiping or whatever that they had written on it. Professor Skullwalker that's the guy up above, Professor Skullwalker, thinks it was their supreme deity, but I believe it is connected to machinery photographed in Sector 5. Machinery photographed in Sector 5? I don't know what sectors are, or what the different sectors are, so I don't know. Perhaps the Numen may have some insight. Okay. Caliban, hello? You gonna tell me anything? No, of course not. Of course not. Oh yeah, so she got the implants from some lady named Alta, and now like the implants are failing to work with Pandoria properly, and so Alta's like she wants her body back and stuff. The implants are kind of hold Alta's memories. I feel like that means that Pandoria's been infected by the Bellas, is what that probably means. Because that's the whole thing that transmitted people's memories in addition to infecting them with the plant, right? So. Let's leave this terrible place. Yeah, what's the drill site? Yeah, there's that. With his pet, yep. Aaron's scaring me. Painful to watch Goodman lose his mind. He's afraid of the temple, so I'm safe here for now. Never be safe, never be safe. Can't stay here much longer. He's calling out for me. One moment he's raging, the next desperate, terrified. He's getting closer. He knows I'm here. And then... I don't know who this is, your faithful friend. Is this Alta that was in her implants or something? I don't even know. Anyway. Okay, let's, I guess, look at some of the... see if there's something on any of that that'll help. These are not like the little bagpipe things sticking out from the body, so those are not. Oh, no. I got this one first. This is that same symbol that goes on that wheel. Or similar. I don't know if it's exactly the same, actually. See, these are all depictions of like daily life and stuff. They're not really gonna help me with the gong. Oh.
What do we have here?
Rudimentary technology.
I don't like the look of that thing. They shine like stars.
Any others that want to open up or something suddenly? Yeah, it's rotated. Okay, well that looks like that goes to that wheel up above them.
Wow. The engineering, it's amazing. For its age. You said this was a calendar?
Rudimentary technology. Primitive belief system.
That's the one we want. Maybe. I don't know what that's affecting. Probably nothing up here. It's probably something down below it. Where the crap is my... I wonder actually if that affected any scrolls or anything up here. Does not look like it for this. This or the next one. One of the two is where we got the disc. It's the next one. So not this one, not that. We got the disc from there. Okay. Bug friend is not going to say something primitive and not talking to himself, and it's going to be impressive. I know. He's always like, yeah, it sucks. He's like, yeah. So what did that affect? Did that do anything to the gong mechanism? No. Same thing as before. So what is... Shows that. But it also doesn't show the little, like, dancing guy or whatever that is. It shows this. I don't know how that's... This is the closest, and this, now that I look at this matches that symbol down below, but it does not match. Some sound differences I don't really notice. Like, it still sounds like it's just stones moving, but I can't tell. I already looked. I'm pretty sure there's no... I looked before, but I'm pretty sure there's no terminal up here, right? PDA. Take a look. What was the take a look again? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I don't know if periodic table really helps. Well, actually, I need what is it? Titanium to duplicate? Maybe there's something where I can get it, have another metal and break it out or something.
This is a jackpot. We can duplicate anything we need, as long as we've got the right materials.
This is slightly brittle. It does not sound like titanium to me. This is like bone. This is synthetic arm. That's not going to be. So, error 18. 2 2.5 kilograms, and then carbon 18.25. What if she takes this to potentially listen when she rotates the wheel and or goes down to the bellows or the gong and listens down there maybe? Yeah. So I need something that is basically rust. Or, not rust, something like coal or diamond or something. Not rust. Coal or diamond or something like that. I don't know anywhere that has that though. I can't think of anything that has that. Maybe if I got a battery charged, that room up above could? Maybe not though, I don't know. Did I already have him try this on that door? I think I did. I think the idea was like safe cracker type of thing, and it did not work, I think. But you can duplicate anything except if you can't. Now would be time to be not impressed by primitive technology. Yeah. He's still up above, isn't he? Now let me grab this back from Charlie for a second. I'm pretty sure I did this last time, but let me do this just in case. Let's go all the way back to... over here. I have zero idea where we're going to find that battery. Unless there happens to be one in the submarine or something. Otherwise, I have no idea where we're going to get that battery. I'm pretty sure I tried this on this door, though. Because this rotates, right? I don't really listen to it. Yeah. Now I've tried this, and the arm, and this. Yeah, I've tried all this stuff. So none of that will work in that mechanism either. Lab, useless equipment, garbage, water. What was this? Did this help me with the Caliban shell? Whatever you call it shell? No, that's this. What is... This is the... whatever you call it. The big capsule bubble thing, whatever he descended in. I'm trying to think what this is trying to tell me. If this is a battery here, this might be telling me how to remove it or how to hook cables up to it. In which case I could get, but I don't know that. I've looked there before. I don't remember seeing a battery on this. Yeah, this is like what's left of whoever this is. They look withered. Like alien partially too. Yeah, this guy. That's right. He was like one of the big guys in charge, I think, actually, at whatever point. Okay. Back here, I think is where... just with cables and stuff. I don't know how I'm going to do something for the braking system here too. Like what I'm inserting here is, like I can pretty much I can guarantee it's not a battery. Something else for the brakes, but I don't. I'm pretty sure I've tried every single thing. I don't believe this stuff works. I wonder when we're going to ever use the unconscious scrubber. It's been hanging out for forever. We pulled it out of that one thing out when we were underwater, and that was the last of it. Yeah, nothing. Nothing that anybody has works on this. This is something else. Like I said. Anyway, okay, I'm going to give this back to Charlie, because I think she might be able to do something with it. Let's go back to her. I think we'll try listening here first. I don't know if we really can, but let me try. It's not really doing anything here. Like I would assume she would say something like, I can use this to record these, or okay, now that I've got those recorded, or something along those lines, right? But she doesn't. So I'm pretty sure that's just nothing. Now that we've tried that. So now I think we just are going to let's try this again. We're here. Oh. Nothing.
Well, that fits.
Okay, that does work. I thought I already tried that. Okay. Nothing more there. Okay, so that does work for that. This noise did sound when I did something in the rotation up above. It did sound like that. I wonder if I try to get that sound up there and then come down here and do this again. Try to duplicate the noise. If I go over here, That's the same. I'm pretty sure that's the same sound. What are the other ones? There's that. I think that, and then plus this is the symbol we wanted. I think, based on what was down below. So this one. So now we. This. Maybe this first. It does both. It does that sound and then it does the beep also. I can't do both sounds up above, so I don't know. Nothing on her, right? I already checked, right? There's nothing else over here with her body. No, nothing. So many dead people. It's just, it's like a hugely failed project. Everything got out of control. Yeah, see, this is the symbol, the circle. So I'm pretty sure that's the one I wanted over here. They're constantly running back and forth, though. Okay, so the other one. It's either the hand or this. I don't know which one. Try that one. I don't think this is going to be helpful. Let me see what this clue says.
Audio waveform matched to the dog instrument. Rudimentary technology.
Okay, so there we go. I just had to click the middle twice as well. Clay oil tank. A flammable oil-like substance within a large earthen receptacle has seeped into the prepared canal. Rim. Faded murals circulate the well's rim, Images of a burning river flowing downwards into a radiating object.
This smells like oil.
That's your flame source. Assuming our new AI overlord knows what it's talking about.
100% accuracy prediction. I am Numen.
Shut the hell up. Everybody knows you're Numen. Nobody gives a damn. I don't know what a flame source. I mean, what am I trying to get with flame source? I don't understand. I don't have a lighter or something. Where would it? I don't understand what this is. So if I go back down below, did anything change, or is it still just the gong or whatever? There is the lever now, right? That potentially, so maybe I do that or something? I don't know. Oh yeah. Some poor soul stuck there to whatever over the years. Yeah, I did nothing also. I feel like whatever made this mechanism work before, made this lift the hammer, swing it, and smack the gong, which would make that bellows sound, and that would summon the thing up above. So the question is, though, how? So I need a flame source, or there's my flame source. What flame source? I don't have anything. I don't understand what it's wanting me to do. I don't have a flame, like a lighter or a torch or matches or anything like that, so I don't know what it's wanting. Turn out if our insect friend here is not Numen. Yeah, that'd be interesting. Let me look at these just in case something else happens with them. I don't expect anything though. This was where it was the disc. Give us the disc. Nothing new on any of those. Yeah. None of these changed. Okay, so I don't know what he's talking about for a flame source. What the hell am I? Do not understand. I don't know. As far as I can tell, there's no flame or anything over here. just like glowing, like luminescent, something with mirrors. Yeah, it's not actually funny. So how? I don't see anything else up there either. I don't think anything here. What is? There's no flame up here either, though, right? I don't think so. Yeah. There's no flame over there. What is it? I really do not understand this. Should leave him there for now. I don't think I do anything with any of these, but I'm gonna give these to him. I have him. Some of these I've already done before. I'm gonna have him try to crush stuff, and then after he's tried his thing, then I'll have her try combining some stuff. I don't think anything's gonna crush really. Not into something I want to use, but. Scrubber, this. 'Cause I want to duplicate the propeller, so I didn't think that would be. And he'd already done this. That's how he pulled out some. What do we call it? Hydraulics that we ended up using on the shell for the new Numen, or for replacing the Numen's body. Okay, like I said, I don't think any of these are going to combine. Try. Nothing for the arm. Already did the arm with the propeller. Propeller plus unconscious scrubber, no. Plus blade, no. Plus sound recording device, no. Okay, I already did this with both of these. So scrubber plus blade. Plus this device. Yep. Whoops. Finally, blade plus this. That's what I thought. So nothing combines, nothing breaks down. Where is flame? I still don't know what he's talking about. Talks about flame and stuff. Copper foil. I did find the extra body, but I still, despite that, I don't think there's anything more for me to find going back down toward where we found Caliban in the first place. There's no fire in that room where Caliban was. There's no fire in the room where we found Dr. Feinstein's body, or whatever his name was. Don't know. There's no... Oh, there's an incinerator over here. But I can't grab any of it, so I don't know how we would use that in conjunction with Charlie. see what this says. I don't like using these, but I've already tried these before. I still have not found something that indicates what level these are supposed to be.
It looks like the switches are not properly balanced. A math problem. I like math.
Am I trying to go to 100? Maybe that's it. A total of 100% power. Oh, maybe the same amount on top and bottom. Okay, so that's, my total is 75, 80, 140, 165, 180. So 90 and 90. 25. That's 80, 90. Maybe not.
The room is working now.
Well done, my friend. You make progress in spite of all obstacles. Perhaps you will escape this place.
Yes. I will leave soon.
Yeah, so I figured it out. After I figured out it was not 90-90, you just had to offset like one value on top with one or two values to match on bottom. Sorting machines, robot arm, transfer system. So that is titanium. Oh, isolate materials. Yeah, I need carbon, which is just that.
Searching.
Wonder how long it's going to take. Let me try again, unless it's
Searching.
I must find the right inputs to make this machine work. This is a fun game.
How long do I have to wait for this to say either no results or show me results? Holy cow, dude. Something over here now. Oh, that's a PDA. Collectible. Hey, I got another collectible. Not even trying to. I was trying to see what was over here. Still not going to get all of them. It's nice to know that I got another, but it does not really help me much, to be honest. Why you sound so depressed, Lumberjack? Do you know something that should be shared with the class? Yeah.
Retrieve material from tray.
Metal parts. Let's melt these together. guess maybe, but I don't know. I don't know if that's the thing or not, actually. Just place that. A battered but still perfectly functional, so maybe we have both. So this was made from... Okay, so let me give these back to Bear. He can do that. Alright, Moses. Moses, let's take you back over to here.
Now it will swim.
You're amazing, Mose.
I am the cleverest bear.
I am the cleverest bear. Oh, boy.
The sub will swim. Moses can keep looking for Charlie Mac. But
But what?
I do not like water.
You have said this before. What happened in the water, my friend? What scars did it leave you with?
I was dragged in. Waves. She tried to save me.
I see. You are here, and she is not. You blame yourself for this.
In water, you are powerless.
If that is true, then you have nothing to regret.
Varan?
I am fine, Moses. My life support is declining. I am not sure how much time I have left.
Varan.
You are not alone, my friend. Not yet. We will brave the water together.
Aw. Ferran knows that he's basically screwed. So I've got a collection.
I am a very small bear now.
Yeah. Nice cutscene too, huh? It's pretty loud. It's like rumbling. Domed exterior of the Mule Labs radiates with light and energy, desperately clinging to baleful life amidst the desolate wastelands of the abyssal floor. Steel Spire stands sentry against darkness, its halo of floodlights bathing in the industrial cobweb below in liquid golden light. Piping, rumbling labyrinth of steel piping twists and turns against the superstructure. Blinding heat radiates up, followed by a drowned cacophony of clicks and rattling. Lights. Various lights flicker and dim, the effect animating shadows to make it seem as if pools of darkness leak in, surrounding dark slowly nibbling at the edge of the illuminated sanctuary. This way, I guess. Beams of light refract through rising plumes of volcanic dust and clouds of heat distortion. This is reactor. Perpetual dull eruption of boiling water surges upward. A pillar of seething liquid infusing and infecting nearby metals with scathing heat. Why do we even need the Numen when we now have not only Clever Bear, but Enhanced Cleverest Bear? We have Super Duper Bear, that's right. Bear can do anything, apparently. Leave that area. Let's see, we got facility. Tendrils of infrastructure have wormed their way deeper into the ruins, creeping outward as the mule facility expanded over time. Steps. A handful of steps betray the entrance to a lower chamber, long since flooded by a thick lake of silt and loam. Rock. Ancient mud-draped brickwork from behind curtains of stalactite rock. A verdant coat of seaweed and algae growing between the crevices. Currents. Tumultuous ocean current bulldozes through the nearby depression, the violent flow drawn towards the rapidly rising waters within the thermal plant, ripping at the nearby geography as it roars past. So in other words, this is going to eventually all collapse and be gone, because it's going to be worn away by the ocean. Shivers of blue-green light drift down from within a hollowed vein in the rock wall, along with glints of reflective material.
Charlie, giant toys.
Statues, Moses.
This whole place used to be on the surface, above water.
It's incredible.
Hope would love this.
Figure. A titanic bulbous brained figure holds up an arm towards those who would approach, either in salute or a dire warning. Ruins. What little remains of the ruined architecture appears strangely familiar, out of place in time. Stranger are the older ruins buried within, their dark stone surfaces exposed, where the encasing construction has fallen away. That's the current up there. Okay. Submersible rover.
Not just statues, buildings. Drowned buildings.
In its time, a more advanced culture than the Aztecs.
Transfer task to UAV 221. Sure.
It's a downed rover.
Updates. Seismic charges deployed. Seismic charges inactive. Failsafe procedure initiated. Transmitting locations of charges.
Seismic charges? This is Kane Tech. What were they doing?
What they always do. Erasing their mistakes.
The drone looks like it was mapping the exterior, then got repurposed to plant explosives.
Charlie Mac, I do not see any way back to you here.
He's right. It's a dead end.
There is one possibility. Before it was reassigned, the drone discovered an anomalous air pocket behind one of the rock walls here. If memory serves, it was very large. A cave system. The cartographers believed it might possibly connect to another part of the temple.
We could use the explosives to open it up.
All right, Bear. You know what you gotta do, right?
Loud noises.
Right on.
I don't like this. Mose, be careful.
Loud noises, I love it. So good. didn't get any explosives from it. How do I get the explosives? I'm very confused. Does he doesn't have the explosives. How do I automatically have? Okay, I'm gonna save it. Do I automatically have the explosives with me? That doesn't feel right. Let me do that. Then move toward there's take a look here. And there's also the current after that, but there might be something on the other side, possibly. I don't. I can't drag them. Clicking does nothing. Right click just shows me that they're accessible. So I'm not sure. Do this on them? No. Seismic, so you'd have something with sound as well, but I don't see anything. How? Is this the... This is like the edge of that. Crumbling statue. Okay, rock, ancient mud draped brickwork emerged from behind curtains, stalactite rock, verdant coat of seaweed and algae growing behind the crevices. And crumbling statue. Looming, misshapen figure stands with head bowed either in respect or solemn mourning. I don't see... I think this is the potential cave entrance and it's showing where to plant the explosives. But I don't... Okay, I did not get the explosives off of here. I don't know how I retrieve them. I was clicking on there to try to do something. It didn't seem to really give me anything. I'm not sure how I get the explosives off of there. Tower 41, gate age 6. Does that mean I need to go to those places? So reactor, gate age 6 and tower 41. Maybe. Reactor. Gate H6 or Hotel 6 and then deployed at tower 41. I don't know if I have any way of identifying this, though, either. Ruins, figure. Metal. Plant, that goes back. Steps, facility, but that's all collapsed in. Thermal plant. It's a reactor. Tell me. Ah, here we go. These are the locations. Okay. Grab this one.
I have found the first bomb.
It's not a... Is this really something we want him to try and do?
Who else can do it?
Continue, Moses. Disarm that blast charge. Disarm all of them.
1 to 12? Trying to go from here to here? How? Okay. Just so I don't have to travel again, let me save it. One to 12, 3 to 4, 7 to 8. Are these slide puzzles? Then I don't know what I do with those. Seven to 8. One to 12. 3 to 4. 7 to 8.
I must follow the patterns and make sure that there are no dead ends. I do not like dead ends.
Make sure there are no dead ends, so these cannot dead end out.
This bomb will make no loud noises.
Good job, Mose.
Alright, that's one. Save it again. I just don't want to. I don't like redoing and redoing because I screwed up one thing. It's kind of annoying, I think.
I have found the second bomb.
Be careful, sweetheart.
2 to 12, 3 to 5. Oh, whoops! I had it. 2. 12. Oh, I think straight counts as not a dead end, I think. 3 to 5. So I think I want this to be that. That, I think, is fine. 3 to 5. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh. Oh. This has to go like this through here, I think. That. Which then means there cannot be any dead ends. So if... No. Okay. So I think that's probably. I want 2 to 12. Yeah. So. That. 2. Leave this like it was before. Yeah, see, these can't. Let's use this blank. That shit was blank.
The second bomb is silenced.
Not bad. Not bad.
So if it's not part of the direct sequence, I just turn them to blank.
The third bomb. I see it.
Watch yourself, Bear.
0 to 13. 0 to 13. 2 to 8. So that's gotta go straight down. So that means this is blank. Straight. This is blank. It's 10 to 11. So this is blank.
I have defused the third bomb.
Wonderful, my friend. Your ingenuity continues to inspire.
Ingenuity. Yeah, we'll call it that. Sure. You say so. Alright. That actually was super easy. I didn't realize that. I'm assuming there's some way to kill yourself in the process of trying to do this, because they have a bunch of deaths for other stuff. But I don't know. I don't see physically. You cannot click on the little radiation symbols. Those I clicked on them and nothing happened. And cycling through whatever else, it wasn't like I cycled through stuff and then I clicked go. I just cycled the second I had the correct order, it was puzzle solved. It doesn't look like you can actually kill yourself with that. Maybe I don't understand something else about it how something else on it works. And I just got super lucky that I didn't trigger that. I don't know. Possible. Yeah. Oh, wait. Why? No, that just showed me. If I go here, is there anything on this? Primary mapping task interrupted. Yeah, there's nothing else. I don't know why it keeps pinging this. I guess it's just an effect at this point. I was like, we're already done with the submersible, aren't we? Pretty sure we're done. This statue is pretty cool. Alright. One more save. Trying to get through these rather than. What is this? Charge detected. Why is the Numen in the upper right there of the picture? See in the upper right of the others? Oh, I guess that's just telling you got a Numen with you now and you didn't before or something? I don't know. Okay, whatever.
Charlie Mac, the noises go here.
Yeah, Bear. All 3 of them.
Are we sure it's not too much?
We want to preserve the air pocket inside, not collapse the whole thing.
Computer knows what it's doing. At least that's what you always say.
Yeah, but Moses wasn't involved then.
Do it, Bear.
My Mac. All bombs are ready.
I hope the others appreciate you, my friend. The way they should.
They are my family. They are.
Oh, and now this is a Moses memory. After like a major event, like something really serious happens, like for example, so when Charlie's rover or submersible got smashed by all the falling ship debris after it was self-destructed, or after Mac fled the temple and barely made it into the next room, but like got knocked about and stuff before he did. In both those cases, they both went into a memory thing like this. I think that's what's happening here too. Is he got
Charlie Mac are at the funeral. Bears are not allowed.
Kane Homeware Cryo Store. It's their refrigerator, I guess. Interesting. It's pretty cool. They even gave it like a, you know, like a logo like you'd see on a refrigerator today or something. Toy box.
Mac is right. My fault. I am not a good bear. All you have to do is blink.
Moses? Moses, where are you?
Kane, I could hear that from here.
I am okay, Charlie Mac. I am brave and strong. I am in a cave. There is something here. Something enormous.
Look at that. Mac, it's definitely metallic.
Yeah. Curved, looks like. Fluid dynamic. Moses, keep looking. See if you can find more of it.
My Mac.
Structure is super colossal, bullet-shaped structure, aged and dilapidated, juts out from the rock wall. Corrosion and rust suffuse the metallic plates, its curved hull reflecting an unsettling kaleidoscope of shifting blue and green lights. Bioluminescent light. Carpet of glittering bioluminescent lights pool across the floor, radiating out from a mass of plant-like growths that bleed out from under the metal structure. Cavern. The glowing colors shift and move in rhythm in this pocket of dead current. Softness looms over this alcove, blunting the distant rumbling of the thermal plant. Something way over here, but we're too far away. Okay. Sand cloud. Puff of debris and agitated sand bleeds from the gaping wound inflicted on the rock wall. Quiet thumps and rustling of falling debris echo within the chamber. Gap in the rock. Luminant radiation seeps from a gap in the rock wall. Glow catching on passing debris and swimming microorganisms. And finally, over here is an exit. That's probably back out where we were, though. Apertures. All manner of exhaust-like apertures descend deeper into the edifice. Wispy blades of seaweed poke out like nose hairs. Don't really look like there's anything more over that way. Maybe that's not the way we came in. Maybe we came in from down here or something. Okay. Surface. Slow and perpetual metallic moldering crawls over the outer skin. A testament to the immutable decades this construction has endured. Rubble tunnels down from the collapsed rocky aperture, clouds of agitated dust billowing through crevices like fumes from a crushed exhaust. Emblem. Star-hilted sword backlit by a radiant cog, an infamous emblem of the long-defunct Soviet Union. And a decrepit badge of ownership for whoever built this structure. This is further this way. Classification. Designation likely details purpose and classification.
Charlie Mac, you should see this.
Oh my god. Look at it. It's a sub.
And by no means a modern one.
It's Soviet. Oh my god.
The subject of much debate when it was found. A new variable in an already impossible equation.
It's sunk here. What happened to the crew?
They survived the crash. For a time. But there was no escape. There was only sacrifice. And pain.
Explains the bodies we saw.
Designation likely details purpose and classification, though intervening ages have likely sentenced any associated meaning into forgotten obscurity. Rock pillar. Tendrils of algae grow from the gnarled pillar of rock, floating slack in still currents like ancient torn flags caught in time. The shifting curtain of light radiates down from an air pocket above, cavern floor reflections waltzing in tune to the shifting liquid surface. Tears and punctures within the hull allow cursive glances inside, though no details emerge from the darkness beyond. Got everything. Yeah, we got all that stuff over here. Try to give the impression of how massive this is compared to the rover by having you move super slow along it. I mean, it does give that impression, but it's kind of, it'd be nice if you could go a little bit faster, but that's fine. Okay, rock. Barricade of rock bisects the cavern. A parade of natural pillars comprised of converging stalagmites and stalactites. Water. The water's surface shimmers and oscillates, agitated by the recent emergence of the rover. Floor. Machine labor and human traffic have crushed the underlying rocks into rubble, submerging them into the shallow mud. Buried shards sift under footfall like pebbles in a lake bed. Let's go over here first.
Still in pretty good shape, all things considered.
Guessing we can't just drive it out of here?
I don't think that would go well for anybody. No.
Look at all the rust and stuff. It's gonna fall apart. You try driving this thing. It's gonna fall into pieces. I'm surprised it's still intact, more or less. Well, that's what we just read. Surface. Reams of clag have been tracked onto the vessel's surface. A mess of footprints and wheeled grooves. Lights, half a dozen light cages hang from hooks drilled into the rock wall. Starved of a functioning power source, they dangle uselessly in darkness. Document things in. What is this? Dish? Satellite dish? The unusual transmitter appeared to be state-of-the-art for the 1980s. However, scuff marks and disturbed dust give the impression that it has been used to broadcast a signal in recent years. When maybe no other signals worked for Kane, maybe they tried using that. Interesting. Cavern, a quiet ensemble of plopping echoes throughout the cavern as drops of briny water tumble from an unseen inverted forest of rocky spires above. Primordial air dampens fur and moistens rock amidst a thick aroma of earth and salt. Antenna, a stubby antenna pokes out from the submarine's head, its cabling detached and rerouted to the impromptu dish below. There's the hatch. Okay, we're not going to go too much farther over this way. Or I don't want to go too much farther before we go over here, so let's go
A giant plate.
No, Moses. It's a satellite dish.
They were trying to contact the outside world.
It hums. I can feel it.
It is still active, yes. A modified version of the submarine's communication systems.
After all this time, it's still transmitting?
It is how the site was first discovered. By Kane deep-sea rovers. Ironic. Only now, after no one is left to rescue, was a distress signal finally received.
That's messed up, yeah. Okay, aged paper bears the marks of a violent past. Dark red stains now brown with age mar the margins. Let's see what the document says. Scanning and translating. My dearest Anastasia, I write to you from the ocean's depths with a heavy heart and a longing soul. I fear I may never see you again, and I must pour out my heart to you in this letter, lest it burst with the weight of my love. I have seen an incredible event that has shaken me to my core. As I stood upon the deck of our beamer, my face and arms on fire, I tussled with the captain. Then the shadows came upon us. They had assailed our captain, intent on dragging him down to their watery lair. I watched in horror, and then something miraculous happens. They stopped their attack. Instead, they took him in their loving arms and carried him away. I do not know why they spared him, or what fate awaits him in this underwater kingdom. But I know I saw a glimmer of mercy in their cold eyes. And I felt a strange sense of awe and wonder, as if the very fabric of the universe had been torn asunder. My love for you will burn bright until my end. That's Georgi Maximili Seaman. Alright, we already looked at the cavern stuff. We looked at these two. Look at these? I don't know if I did or not. Let's hatch. Gnarled knots of rust ring the airlock circumference. The hinges malformed into orange clumps of oxidized metal. Fin. The discernible submarine fin. The conning tower stands caked in rust. Its slow disintegration, leaving motley rents and tears that expose the interior. Then a hatch. Gnarled knots of rust ring the airlock circumference. Oh, that's the same. Oh, did I... No, it's the same description. Interesting. Okay, anyway. They have the description and then the interaction. Okay.
Mac, dangerous.
Yeah, Bear, you got that right. Grenade rigged. It'll explode if it's opened.
They were trying to keep something out.
Okay, I'm sure this is a death, but I know actually it just reloads once you do a death, doesn't it? That's fine. We'll save it anyway. Get progress. Okay, let me kill Bear. Maybe not yet. Can I cut these? What else? The arm got floppier. I want to shake someone's hand with it. No. I don't know. I don't have much I can try on this now. Out of most stuff. Yeah. Okay. I don't think I can do anything right now with him. He might be done for now. I might have to switch to somebody else. And then try again later. Submarine. Oh, it's just... I see. The upper portion of the structure emerges from the brackish water. The edge surface is blanketed by ravenous corrosion, withering the outer shell and threatening collapse. Right. Okay. What else? What else? Currently, at least, I'm not doing anything more with the submersible. He still needs that battery up above. He still needs... We might find a battery in here, by the way. He still needs something to go in the rotating part of the door that goes farther. We've already tried all of what's left here, so none of that stuff. And he needs possibly something to get placed in where the brakes seized up. Maybe. She duplicated the propellers for him. And there's the oil. I have the incinerator is running, but there's no fire, right? Still over here. I still think there's no fire over here, right? Maybe. If I go this way, is there anything that happened over here? I don't think so. But possibly. Still the dead body. Nothing more there, though. Yeah, there's nothing down here. So I don't know what the thing with the fire is going to be. How that's supposed to work. I'll just double check, but I'm pretty sure this is those numbers. Yeah. It just gives me the stem memory engram, and that's it. There's nothing else here. So there's no point in that. Not a single thing I have. I think this right here is the Numen, by the way. In our grouping here. Not a single thing I have will work on this. So I don't know what else she does. It's the gong mechanism down below, I think it's pretty much a dead end down below. There's the gong, but that's not a door. It's just like the gong for the noise, right? And then there was the machine in front of it. There were just like edges down to like a huge drop off on the sides. And then the tarps where Pandoria died and everything. And then the ramps all the way up to here. So there's nothing more. I don't know how I start a fire. I don't think I can, honestly. Currently. Alright, what else do you have? Still just need the battery up here, nothing else. There's a PDA and then just a bunch of stuff I can examine. So nothing up there. Obviously, water wheel's not going to help me if I'm trying to start a fire. Black cement. See, some of this stuff looks like possibly little torches and stuff, but I can't grab any of this. So it's kind of pointless to try to figure out if it's even fire or just like something glowing, because can't use this anymore. We use it just the once for the stem for Caliban. That's locking of that. And I can't. Paul clamp 883. See, it just has that, so I can't try anything else on the screen. At some point, he's going to get through that door. I just don't know how we do it. And I've already tried every single one of these things in that, like rotating mechanism, and none of those did it either. I already tried all of these on this, right? So if I had some kind of a wrench or something, maybe. It's unconscious, we can't even get it to do anything, so. I really am starting to wonder when we're ever going to use that scrubber. It's just like been sitting for forever. Let me see if I can get a... I can't do this now. Any... I go off the submarine at all? Maybe further back or anything? Maybe or maybe not, I don't know. Okay, let's see what's on this side.
They stayed here, but they are gone now.
Yeah, if they sunk, how long could they have survived?
With whatever supplies they had, not long.
Pretty lights.
Mac, he's right. Look. Bioluminescence.
Explains a lot.
Structure's decrepit architecture glistens in unusual and unsettling ways as radiating light from below collides with its surfaces. Reflected light creates patterns on the nearby walls akin to flowering water and rippling currents. I think this is back out. I don't know what this is. We can go farther that way eventually, I guess. Dead bodies. 2 corpses, their legs and sleeves thickened with ancient dirt and muck, lie as if collapsed into a deep, relieving sleep. An air of terminal camaraderie haunts their final slumber. Body on stretcher, the clothed skeletal form lies prostrate, absent flesh giving the appearance of uniform, several sizes too large. Glowing lights, clusters of glowing lights emitted by fungal growths dance in tandem with shimmering luster spilling out from within the crystals. Those 3, okay. Dark stains. Large dark stains bleed out from accumulated dirt. Splatters speak of something spilled or cut open long ago. Tripod, makeshift tripod built from metal rods, stands at the head of a grave mound. Pots with bone. The interior of the worn pots is filled with blackened lumps of shards of human bone. Cannibalism, maybe? I don't know. Hammock. The hammock is little more than a frayed web of threads, unlikely to hold any weight without disintegrating into woolly dust. The documents. Read all these. Okay, and then stuff down there. Okay, let's go to the document first. Scanning, translating. Seaman Dmitry Pazadolfi. Drunk. 1 April, 82. Akula was deployed to great success. The housing of piezoelectric ceramics and magnetostrictive rare earth alloys produced the ULF underwater signal as planned. 1 more test and we can go home. Diary entry. 11 April, 82. Bonya's nowhere to be seen. He's hiding in his sanctuary, muttering to himself. He's not taking the lieutenant's death well. Andre, you intractable... Look what you've left me with. The officers have gone into his spin, and the seamen are following suit. You know I'm not cut out for leadership. That was a game for you and the captain. Now I've got no choice. I'll hold the line until Boynia comes to his senses. Then we'll be square. Andryuka square. 12, okay, so this was 11, 1, and then like a week and a half, and then 1 day later. 12 April, 82. The situation is this. O2, not a problem in the short term. Air filters weren't damaged in the fire. We might get a bit woozy now and then, but we won't go out like Komorov. Water. The recycler should last indefinitely, assuming the pumps don't give out. No use worrying about it now. Food. Food is our weak point. Gorovich estimates we've only got 2 days' worth, even with rationing. How did that wannabe Tolstoy let the man clobber him like this? That's what we get for leaving a kid in charge of the food. 16 April. Well, that's more than 2 days. 4 days different. 16 April 82. I gave it my best, Andryuka, but this isn't my lane. Although the menial tasks I assigned kept their minds off hunger for a couple of days, so that's something. I can hear them even up here in sonar, shouting, cursing each other, cursing the captain, and me too. Combined with a clatter of debris hitting the Lima's hull, it's quite the symphony. Not maddening at all. I sensed sarcasm in that. Okay. 16 April 82. Akula is offline. The sonar's cooked. But I knew that already. Just using my own tricks on myself. Now it'll take more work to ignore the gnawing pain in my stomach. Brain death might work. Turns out Komarov was way ahead on that mark. Komarov. Just lying in the pantry. Useless. Wasted. Chilled. That's where the cannibalism comes in, I think. 17 April 82. Burke's alive. I'm not even surprised. If anyone was going to survive that, it would be him. More stubborn than my warts, that one. He picked the wrong pipes to tap on, though. The Joker wouldn't recognize Morse code if it was tapped directly into his skull. I'll hold off on telling Kisa for now. No telling what that hothead would do. I should tell the captain, though. Might finally pull him out of his daze, get him and poor Sergei out of his cabin. He's lucky the men are busy losing their own minds, or there'd be more judgment. Andrei is not a fan of what we're doing. Can't say I blame him, but it's too late. 18 April 82. Something is very wrong. That was not Boynia I know. The Boynia I know. He's had bolts of the cloth peek out from under his uniform before. But mostly, he kept his faith to himself. Not tonight. I would call it religious mania if he hadn't remained so damn calm. Even while beating Stukov half to death for taking a bite first. Afterwards, he stood and spoke about how we must purify ourselves, knowing what we're about, what we did. 25 April 82. 3 straight days of bone broth is enough to make starvation appealing. Seems I'll get my wish soon enough though. No leftover corpses now. 26 April 82. Kisa knows. He's been hanging around Gorovich since appointing himself the chef's bodyguard. Must have heard the pipes, same as I did. Now he stormed off to confront Ponya. He's got a temper like a volcano. When I tried to stop him, he turned around and asked if our positions were reversed. Would Andrei have stopped trying to save me? He's got a point. 28 April 82. Found Sergei comforting Stas as he sobbed over a half-butchered Kisa yesterday. I made a joke about seasoning. He did not appreciate it. 30 April 82. Well, I got what I wanted. Just more a snarl than a sob, but it was an expression of emotion that wasn't religious zealotry. My plan backfired though. He locked himself in his cabin again. May have murdered Kisa, but he and his purifying pet were the only things holding these animals back from indiscriminately ripping each other apart. Things are about to get very ugly. The mirror isn't exactly our friend now. 12 May 82, so this is like another couple weeks later. That's it. We've reached the end game. The water recycler gas pits last. Sorry boys, no amount of courage will get you out of this one. At least I'll go get to die in my little Combs hidey hole. I've grown quite fond of it up here. 6 May 82. An unexpected, laws of nature defying development. We are saved. By Boyne, no less, although it wasn't his intention. He was probably hoping to be greeted by some biblical scourge when he opened the main hatch, or at least a crushing embrace of deep-sea currents. He was not expecting breathable air and potable water. His woeful howling was eloquent on this point. 19 May 82. Well, that's one mystery solved. He who doesn't take risks never drinks champagne. During my sojourn in comms, I had a crack at fixing the transmitter. I was successful, but something was causing interference and preventing me from even attempting to send a transmission. Turns out it's these blue crystals sprouting up everywhere. They're phosphorescent, produce heat, and give me the heebie-jeebies, just like all the other local attractions. But now I know. 24 May 82. Igorovich is savvier when I gave him credit for. He understands the deal, but he's got a good heart, which worries me. I'll have to keep an eye on him. 26 May 82. I found a perfect spot for the relay. My lips would not move. There's a point at the furthest edge of our little grotto with no crystals. No crystals, no interference. Once I get it working, I'm not setting foot in that sub again. It was hellish before. Now it's just plain creepy and stinks of an abattoir. And you could hear boinas gibbering throughout the whole damn sheep. 27 May 82. I'm broadcasting an honest to SOS. No way to know if it can penetrate the huge pile of rocks between us and the surface, but at least it's going out. Who knows? Maybe we won't die here after all. Maybe these men's last memories won't be of eating their friends. Dream big, I say. 31 May 82. That was hard to watch, even for me. The worst part? They didn't really want to kill poor Sergei. They were disgusted by his whimpering, by Igorovich's groveling. But I saw it in their faces. They were also ashamed. So Bonya had to do it. I didn't see him approach. He had Sergei on the altar with Gunkarov's knife across his throat before anyone had a chance to move. Then he was off again, leaving the men to deal with the aftermath of his inscrutable actions. Dmitri, Alexei, and Kirill have left us without a goodbye. So 3 more of them died, basically, I think, right? 2 June 82. So they're like 3 months, 5 months now? Something like that. What was the first entry? Hang on. No, beginning of April, okay. Still. Okay. The Craven. I couldn't stand it. I went to confront Bonya about Sergei. He was just sitting there, mumbling to himself as always. He didn't acknowledge me, didn't even seem to know I was there. So I decided to look around and found a loose wall panel. How did I not see it? He never ate with us, just read his interminable sermons. He hadn't left a Lima in weeks, but was healthy enough to heave all of Sergei's weight onto the altar. Rations. Pack upon pack stuffed in that crawl space. Pathetic hypocrite. Traitorous swine. Skulking. Cursed thing. I'll put you out of your misery. June 82. I was about to kill him. When I grabbed his dirty, matted hair and looked into his eyes, I saw nothing. Nothing at all. Bonya has been dead for a while. His body he hasn't caught up yet. I didn't tell the men about the stash. His hold on their minds is disintegrating anyway. Best spare them the pain of betrayal. 5 June 82. The things you can do with a bit of Russian know-how. Some pH paper, a few pearls of our old friend sodium hydroxide, and an altruistic desire to get wasted, and bang, you've got alcohol. You could run a car on this hooch, but I don't think the men's pellets are at peak performance. let's have some fun. 6 June, 82. My reputation as a cold, feckless degenerate is not entirely undeserved. But there is a limit to any man's capacity for denial. It was all my fault. I pushed the captain to go deeper into the caves, ignoring Andre. I gave him the idea to use Kamarov. I led Kisa charge headlong into engineering, knowing the captain had stationed a guard there. On and on and on. At least I helped provide a night of laughter and mirth for the men. That counts for something. 7 June, 82. Gone. Everything and everyone is gone. Those things, whatever they were, laid waste to our oceanside sanatorium. Bonya's stashed rations are gone. The water is polluted with blood. The things dragged Bonya from the Lena as he screamed his head off about his last chance. No idea how they knew he was in there. Farewell, Kolya. Non-being is better than madness. 11 June 82. My solitude is complete. Should have made fewer jokes about using Stas' corpse as furniture these last days. Too much truth in those jokes now. It is peaceful though, here by the water, next to my steadfast little transmitter. I jerry-rigged the busted water recycler into a passable hydroelectric turbine. I reckon it will keep the batteries going for a couple of years, maybe more. It's a clever bit of engineering. Here's hoping someone else will get the chance to appreciate it. Now, time to sleep. Damn. Well, that sucked for the Soviets. Jeez. Slowly starving to death and everything. Okay. These are graves.
Poor sailors. Poor people.
Their minds wouldn't be a part of the Nexus. It didn't exist then.
Makeshift grave marker of piping is partially collapsed. A bloody Navy cap caught on an errant spoke. Okay, I'm not sure what the point of that was. There's nothing. In fact, there's no interaction point showing up now, so that's nothing. So I guess we're just looking at what the sailor's bones looked like once upon a time or something? I don't know.
Hello, I am Moses.
They were buried in their uniforms.
Charlie Mac, is it a puzzle?
No, Bear. It's a booby trap. Be careful with that.
Interesting.
I'm going to use the synthetic arm, I think, but let me save the progress. And I think this will be a death for him. Let me try it. Maybe not. I can't click it myself just on my end. Okay, let me grab this and then this. Bear trap with arm. Dagger with chain. Give this to Mac. Maybe Mac can pull them apart. Maybe. We'll see.
Arm shot from the bear trap. But this synthetic skin is something else.
And there's a bear trap as well now. Interesting. I don't think I can use that cross on this. Pretty sure it's not going to fit. Let's see. Yeah, no. Wonder where I'm going to use the trap. Interesting. Okay. Yep, I think we already read that. It's a makeshift night light, yeah. Let me just read just in case. Mounds of luminous crystal have been collected and deposited here. Minerals persisting glow serves as a makeshift night light. Okay, there you go. Cave insects. Clusters of tiny, long-limbed insects cluster in the recesses of the stalagmites. Long, hair-like feelers waving in absent winds. That was the hammock. These the pots with bone, yeah. I think the only other way to go is over here. Toward this. Which looks like goes into another room. Yeah. Okay. Oh. We're back out where the sub is, huh? Interesting. Okay. This was just the one page, I'm pretty sure, right? Let me just double check. Yeah, it was just the one page. Make sure. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss like any importance. Something, something. This. Give these to her, see if she can do some kind of. Well, I should have just gone to Charlie, actually. It doesn't matter, I guess. See if I can combine these and get something out of these. Okay, we got a new set of stuff. Let's see if I do the bear trap plus. I'm sure not this. This is gonna be nothing. Probably also not the scrubber. This, bleed. Dagger. The skin. Okay. So the bear trap, as far as I know, is just the bear trap. It's not going to be blended with anything else. I've combined these before. So I guess the question would be these things combining with them. So this with the dagger. No, right? Okay. Not unexpected. The skin also not unexpected. Okay. This. No. No. Neither of these is going to work. And finally this. I don't think it's going to work for either of these either. Yeah, so I can no longer crush anything. I can no longer combine anything. So none of those go on that spot either. Alright. This we're going to end it for tonight. We're getting close. I just kind of want to read those Soviet messages. It's kind of a longer set of diary entries, but now we know pretty much the end of the Soviet group. All right, that is it for tonight. Appreciate your support. Silhouette and Funac both. Yeah, so next weekend, first stream is going to be at Dead of Night, the one where you're the girl wandering around with a little recorder listening for ghosts to talk to you, potentially while hiding from the guy that has like a big, whatever he's got, nightstick or whatever, to smack you, or club to smack you over the head. So that one's going to be the first stream of next weekend. Then we're going to have more Lunacy St. Rhodes, see if I can get out of Elizabeth's consciousness and back out to the real world maybe. And then, of course, we have more Stasis. So 2 more weekends. Next weekend, and then the weekend after that, and then I'll be gone for the month. So countdown is getting close. Anyway, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like I said, as always. I'm liking it. I think we made quite a bit of progress actually on Stasis today. So I don't know how many more times we'll need to play it. Maybe we will finish it before I go. I still have my doubts, but maybe. We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves this next week. Be safe, and I'll talk to you next time. Till then. Peace.
Poor spider.
Freaking boy. Oh, that's so sad.